Good evening. Welcome to the village. Back again with some, informative conversation, discussion about what's going on in our community. Remember, it's all about healthy living, safe living, financially well-being living. How you doing, John?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed on this December 11th. 14 more days until the birth of Jesus.
Oh man,
How you doing? How you doing, my brother? How are you,
doing great,
Andre?
man. Doing great.
Doing some stock tips. What stock tips you got for us, man? What's going on? We need to make some money. We need some money for the holidays, man. What's going on?
It's market moving, man. Federal Reserve, they just cut interest rates. you know they intend to really turn those printers back on even starting tomorrow, I believe. And so people just got to be in position, really. The market is a forward moving thing, and so it's gonna keep going up with a little bumps here and there. You just got to be in position.
Staying
So
for the long term, long term,
yeah,
long term.
be in position and go in there for the long run. Fast money
Yeah.
is not always good, man. You get it, don't know how to use it, and then not lose out. But
Slow
patience,
and steady. Slow and steady, man.
slow and
Slow
steady.
and steady. Slow and steady.
Yeah. So
Slow and steady. Slow and steady, my friend.
yeah, man.
Slow and
So
steady.
always got to be in position, and it's all always about just like we've said in previous weeks, and months. Is like you do your research. If you really want to do this, you have to have some love of the information to really dive in depth. If you don't necessarily have that, then financial advisor, get one, and really have them really kind of walk you through some of the things that's gonna really work for you while you do whatever it is you gotta do in life. Um so that's important. Speaking of, Trump looking to change the chair of the Fed Reserve next
Oh,
May.
you know, that was coming anyway. So what else is new?
Yeah, so that's something. And of course, we're looking at easier monetary policy, but that itself can also lead to the inflation running
What's
back up.
going to what's going to lead to inflation is if we don't get these subsidies for the ACA stuff. These if we don't get that, man, it's definitely going to lead to some serious inflation because people are, you know what, one, are not going to be spending money. They're not going to be spending money.
Is it spending of too much money that make
It's you know what, people are going to not spend money to generate activity in the economy. So therefore, if we're not generating enough money, then
yeah.
items are going to be scarce, and then the next thing you know, things are just going to boost supply and demand.
Yeah, it's what they call stagflation. The job market is weakening, but inflation is not going on as fast as they want it to go down. So it's like it's in the middle, and they're more concerned about the job market. So those stimulus, I believe they will be coming. They will be coming. Because putting more money in the system allows the companies them to have money where they can get people in the job, and so people can start having money, and that spending is gonna itself make inflation run back up. So it's just you know a cycle. It's a cycle that happens for over and over again. Happen
Well,
100 years.
but that cycle, then it's become the issue of affordability. What is actually affordable? But we've been talking about affordability for a long period of time.
Yeah,
And inflation goes up, salaries don't go up. You know, the tariffs have increased costs on certain amount of goods, and it's just a continuous cycle of going around and around, and really coming up with the same thing over again.
yeah,
One administration wants to blame the other administration for not doing it, but it goes back to just practicing fundamental principles.
No, that is
We all need to tighten our belts. We all definitely need to tighten our belts, and there's things. And the question is, everybody looks at people who are making money, the millionaires and billionaires, and they feel they should be adding more to the economy. And first of all, we can add more. They can, we can tax them, but what are we going to do with the additional monies? What are we going to do? Provide free services, which just tax on increases those services, increases the cost of those services. Because you're going to have to rob Peter to pay Paul.
yeah. No, for real, man. For real, it's quite something. So going back, the point to make about people tightening up their balance sheet and everything. Be mindful of how you spend. Mindful.
Yeah, that's all.
I know things will be difficult, um, but that is people just have to try. It's always about trying. People still gotta survive.
Yeah, people have to survive, and people want to survive, Andre. But at the same time, life is short. You want to, you don't want to only survive. You want to thrive. You
Yeah,
don't want to only meet ends meet. You know what I'm saying? You always want to have a little surplus, a little extra to help you along the way. People get tired of struggling, man. People
yeah,
are just tired of struggling. And how can we assist them? At least they can have some luxuries in life and just to enjoy life.
right. Oh, for real.
And then we'll see. We'll see what's coming up. I looked at some of these, the dynamics that are changing. Some of these state house races, Democrats are winning, and it's interesting, and especially in Georgia, where the senator won a seat that in the Republican gerrymandered district. He
Mhm.
won because he said he talked about the issue of affordability, but he talked about the Affordable Care Act and the subsidies that are needed to make sure these insurance premiums stay at least we can at least afford them. They're exorbitant, by anyway they're exorbitant, but to make it out of reach, that's another thing. And what pisses me off is you know they don't. Congress has one of the best um, healthcare insurance around.
Mhm.
So let's take if they took their insurance away, their family, what would they think? It's just man, your health is truly your wealth, man. That's all I can say. Your health, invest into your health.
Yeah,
You know,
and that's the thing. You mentioned people don't realize it when it's like if you have it all or have the privilege, you don't realize what others don't have at times, and so more times when you get it taken from you,
it's
that's
not
when you
what
start
some people realize, but some people just don't care.
that don't care either. Yeah, that is true. Some people don't care. It's just like, we'll never lose this. So that is certainly true.
Well,
Um,
that's why I wasn't an advocate for term limits, but I'm an advocate for now. I think a lot of people just get complacent. They have their own. They feel they're not open to other ideologies that may come aboard, and because they know they're going to be fixtures there for 20, 30 years. The
yeah,
mindset is you have to adapt to the times, and a lot of these representatives have not adapted to the times.
that
So,
is true.
before I'm an advocate for these term limits. Spend a certain amount of time and then you move on. Give somebody the opportunity and a chance. You know.
Yeah, no, that definitely is needed. You're sitting down on the helm too long.
Hmm.
Give others an opportunity. Um, so another thing that is even in the news is the season of the oil tanker. I think it was it yesterday or the day before.
I think
Um,
yesterday. Hmm.
yeah, what do you think about that?
Trying to choke Venezuela. Trying to choke them.
Trying.
Oil is one of their number one commodities.
Hmm.
Trying to choke them, and it gives other ships hesitancy from traveling in those waters, knowing there's a possibility they can't get seized.
Hmm. Do
So
you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think is to one of their main economic supplies is the oil. Best way to chill. I mean, it's good news for Guyana. You know, it's good news for Guyana. They can get the oil from Guyana.
Yeah, there's that too. Do you think so? Some of the reading of it I'm looking at too is also how Venezuela has exported a lot of oil to China, and like a great amount, and so U.S. is constant trade war, just like even this AI war with China. Do you think this is also part of U.S. trying to block China's strength development, or
This, you know what? This is this is what we call a. This is this is just product.
Good evening, John.
Uh,
What's going on?
this is just a byproduct
even?
of what they want to do. You know, this is what we call an extra. This is ancillary. You know, their whole purpose up to squeeze Venezuela. But if we can stop, if we can impact the Chinese in some way, shape, or form, economically, yes, the United States is all for it.
Yeah, and you know they are also the war that's going on right now, the trade war, the chip war. Like U.S. wants to be at the helm of this AI revolution. And you know there's scholars, investors, and economists calling this the second industrial revolution, which many people are gonna be beneficial, and a lot of people are gonna feel some pain from it. Like rich becoming richer, poor becoming poorer. If you see, a lot of the companies are investing in each other. Energy
Right.
becoming the new oil. Like it is a constant fight to what do you call it? Get into the top spot to lead the world into this new age. To the point I'm so interested in it that I got this book right here. Wait, can you see it? No. Oh man.
Right.
Chip War. Anyways, the book is called Chip War by Chris Miller. So
Uh-huh.
very curious about how this war itself has developed and start to really go forward. But as we just highlight, really any opportunity that China sees or America sees to one up on each other, they will
Mhm.
do that. And I do think that even the seasonless tanker in Venezuela, has given U.S. some what do you call it, some points, but the battle continues.
The battle will always continue.
Yeah,
You know, anything to stymie China's growth, United States is all for it. But at the same time, China's uh, still using their resources to collect any and everything that they can get their hand over here in the United States.
and they're advancing, man. They are advancing. What's up, Project?
Hey guys, interesting topic. I didn't get to hear the first part of it, but
You're just talking about what the
no,
thoughts
no,
on
I
the
heard.
tank.
What I'm just saying is that I find it interesting, like the not calling escalation, the things that's going on with Venezuela, but is a direct escalation. I would feel that if I saw uh, something happening around my house, I'm going to be
Uh-huh.
asking questions. I see DOB park outside, even if they're not at my house. I'm looking, are they coming to my house? They're parked in front of my house. I look at them as a threat,
Right.
nation. So
Hmm.
it is an escalation. Like, and here's a good question for you, right? To all of the audience out there, all of our villagers and hello villagers, right? Um, would he do this to China? Would he do this to North Korea? Would he
We
do
know that.
it to
With
Russia?
we know the answer. We know why.
Right. So then, if you wouldn't do it to these countries, right? Why then is doing it to this country so important, right? It is a step of escalation and anger, right? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
It
mean,
is a form of escalation.
Because
It
he's
is
trying to regime. This is about regime change. This is his way to get the regime change. This is what he decided. This is he figures he can get regime change a lot faster.
yes.
Regime.
and if it appears that your
And I
military,
don't believe in that, John, either, John.
what?
A regime change. I think he's making a very strong effort to escalate issues. I think it's about what Netanyahu did
What's the purpose of escalating the issue with Venezuela? What's the
like
purpose? What are they trying to do?
because he wants to do what Netanyahu did.
What's that?
Win another try to suggest to the American people why they should give him a third term.
He's not getting the third term.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
listen, you got. I hate when you guys say that he's not getting this. He's not.
With-
Getting
He
this.
is not getting. He is not getting another
I'm with
third
John on this.
term.
I'm with John on this.
Yeah,
He is not getting another. No matter how much you think he commandeers the Congress, no matter how much you think he has a Supreme Court in his pocket,
Not getting.
he is not getting another third term. His Republican people are tired of Trump. They want Trump to be gone, but they have to play their role until they know we got another. We not another 3 years of this.
John.
All right.
Here's
Okay.
here's what I believe. Here's what I strongly believe. Marjorie Taylor Greene is now a staunch opposition to Donald Trump.
Why?
I'm just saying she has now, spoken out against him constantly.
Because she's leaving.
Right. Where does she vote at the election?
Who do you think she's gonna vote for?
He votes, she votes, she stays in party line.
Of course.
And you know that the Democrats are wishy-washy, and you don't know who's not going to vote along party line. Right? Because some of them are going to say, I might lose my own vote in my constituency.
Well, you know what? That's one of the Democrats, you look at Brad Landon and Goldman going at it.
Right? You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Clarence Thomas, like we said, is a House Negro. Right? Alito is not going to change. They're going to vote. Those conservatives, they're going to vote. Right? You understand? So the things that I'm saying is that, yes, the likelihood is small. But is there a possibility? Yes. Because many things that he has done, a lot of us said that he was not going to get it done.
Who said that?
A lot of people say that, oh, he can't get this done. Look how many people has deported.
Trump said what he was going to do. He told everybody what he's going to do.
And this is part of what he wanted to do, to get a third term.
He's not getting a third. We can move on because he's not getting a third term. He's not.
I can't see it. The evidence is not there.
When he gets
to
voted out,
really...
when he gets voted out of office in 2028, right? Because the Republicans are lining up to run.
And it look like Vance is gonna come in.
Right? When he gets out of office in 2028, then we can say, or in 2027, then we know that he's not going to get it when it doesn't go in front of Congress. Remember when Bloomberg did it in New York? All of those Democrats voted yes, although he was a Republican mayor. All of those voted because they saw their self-interest.
Of course.
Right? And so at the end of the day, I don't rule anything out, John, Andre, until it's out. That's the point.
Yeah, I think there'll be a mutiny in this. I think this will be an uprising in this country if that happens.
But the Democrats are weak.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I think they're gonna step up. I think the Democrats are gonna step up because what they're seeing right now and what they do not want, right? What they don't want Trump to have another term. And I think even with the House and the Senate not being Democratic control, election November is going to be something.
Do you know? Do you know? Yeah, you know what the new count is, John?
For what? For what?
Were there any people elected to Congress this term?
I don't know. There's one woman that had to be sworn in, but I think they were no, not that I recall. I'm quite sure they could be. Mhm.
Andre, can you check the count in Congress for me? Because they had 219 initially, right? And so how close is it?
Hold on, let me see.
All right. What's next on the topic list while we're looking that up? How's everybody? How are my villagers doing, by the way? Let me just tell you
What's that situation with the coach of Michigan? What's going on with that?
I haven't heard anything about that. That's news. I got to look it up. Give me a minute.
Andre, you know about the coach from Michigan? He just got arrested. He got fired. Then he got arrested for having an inappropriate relationship with the staff or something like that.
Partially, I heard of. Well, let me read what it says, right? Kind of like get us updates. So,
well, you know, yeah. I mean, that
he was fired following credible findings of inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Shortly after, he was detained by Saline police and then transferred to Pittsfield Township police over an alleged assault incident. He was booked to Washington County Jail, with prosecutors stating no charges had been filed yet, as the investigation was active. The incident occurred just before Michigan announces more firing. An arraignment was expected soon as authorities reviewed whether the evidence warranted charges. Moore, a former offensive coordinator, became Michigan's first black full-time head coach, led the team to a strong record before
He's a black man?
Yeah, abrupt departure amid the scandal. You know, Sharon Moore. Definitely.
That is there are two vacancies, John.
We know about
one from Jersey and one from Texas. And they've just resigned. One resigned earlier this year because he died from Texas. And but they're both Democrats, and so the election, he just resigned after the election.
Wow.
Right. I'm trying to figure out the numbers. I don't see the numbers though.
So, a side note regarding the Sharon Moore, they say he began Wednesday as Michigan's head football coach, preparing the team for the December 31st Citrus Bowl, but ended the day unemployed.
Oh, the same day.
Yeah.
It's 220 to 213. And there are two vacancies.
And this is for the Congress.
So they had 215. One just resigned, and one just resigned, and one died.
John. Was John there?
Yeah, John.
All right. What's going on?
He got fired the same day. Wow. Somebody, what's his name?
Sharon Moore.
Sharon.
Yeah, is there something about an inappropriate relationship, something like that?
Yeah.
But I think he had a wife.
He had a wife and 3 kids.
White woman.
Oh, it was a white.
Oh.
Who's a white woman?
What
are you talking about?
His wife is white.
No, she's not white. She's mixed.
No, the hell is she ain't white?
No, she's mixed, my friend.
She's white as they come. Look at it.
No, she's not white, my friend. Look at it hard.
Look at Kelly Moore.
Mm-hmm.
She's white as they come, baby. I'm gonna have to ask my wife. Maybe.
Very light skin.
DJ, can you look up somebody named Kelly Moore?
It says cops were called to the home of Moore's staffer, Paige Shiver, after he allegedly went off the rails when he lost his $30 million job coaching the Wolverines. Shocking news came just days after Moore had spoken with reporters as the number 18 ranked Wolverines began to prepare for the Citrus Bowl, and he caught the college football world by surprise. So it says stunning developments on Thursday included Moore was reported to be suicidal and had a knife after he went to Shiver's apartment following his firing. He remained in jail Thursday with a first court appearance scheduled for Friday. Shiver
Shit, I don't think losing $30 million. Shoot.
yeah. He's been married since 2015. Oh, it's interesting. Oh, lauded head coach of Michigan Stewart football program threw away his $30 million carry after his affair with his assistant came to light and culminated in his stunning arrest for alleged assault. Yeah, the fear. The 39-year-old married dad of 3 promising career came to a crashing end quickly Wednesday, booted as Michigan's head coach. Within the same hour, he was busted on criminal charges for allegedly breaking into the home of his executive assistant.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, firing him for that, then breaking in a home. I mean, he didn't threaten the woman or anything like that. Yeah, he's a stalker. You know, he's pissed off. But you know, this man, this is so.
You call it a stalker on one incident?
Well, what I'm saying is.
Now I'm asking you. I heard you, but I'm saying, would you consider it stalking? I mean.
Well, he's still one incident. He's stalking the woman. You know. Yeah.
On one incident, though.
One incident.
And yeah, his wife is white. His wife ain't in the mix, unless she's like high Dominican or something. His wife is white as they come.
Well, they ain't got nothing to do with it anyway.
But ain't her. I want to see if I can get a picture of. Can you get a picture of the assistant?
Yeah, just her name is Paige Shiver. Just type in Paige Shiver.
What's her page?
Paige Shiver, Paige Shiver, spelled the same as all it pronounced.
I don't know how to spell that.
Shiver.
Shive. Oh, to shiver.
Yeah. There's debatable questions now asking if if why she not fired or was she
white too?
Done.
You know what? I don't feel sorry for him. Black.
Wait, what?
She white too.
Hold on. What that got to do with anything?
Man,
what that got to do with anything?
Yeah, explain. You sound like Dr. Umar, man.
I'm a hater. Every time, see, like, I find that.
Careful now.
Never mind. You don't want to see a black man lose his job, but he believe in whiteness.
But he also did what do you call the assault.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
You know, so there's that too.
I'm about to say, brother, I'm about to get in your ass, man.
I'm joking. I do find that the anger. But what I want to find out is whether or not she reported. He went to housewife, maybe because she reported it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite sure she did report it.
Right.
I'm sure she did report it.
That's only reason why. Honestly, John, in terms of you like who you like. Right?
Exactly, my friend. You like who you like, my friend.
However, I am teaching my children to stay close to home. Right. If you pull yourself up, pull your kind up as well. I do try to teach.
Sometimes your damn kind pull you down, brother. Sometimes your kind destroy you.
Yes, they do. Yes.
All right, then.
You like to go in the street, have fights, embarrass you. Because you know what? Honestly, I mean, I don't want to stray too far from the subject, but what you find is that Caucasian women were trained to be wives or husbands, right? You know, they know, family first, right? So husband, children, they have a lot of abortions. They have a lot of this. They have a lot of protective sex. They have a lot of sex. They do. I've been around a few. But they use protection. They have birth control early. And it's...
So right. Before you continue, you just know that it now implies that maybe a black woman or another race doesn't do those things. So
no, black No, that's why. No, if you look up the data, you will see that Black women and Latino women are either one or two on being having children out of wedlock. They're 1 and 2. It's not a. I'm not making a statement that's false.
I do see statistics like that too. So.
Right. It's because when I say family, I mean a wife, a husband, children. They're also highest rate of divorce too, right?
I mean, when you look at the socioeconomic factors to that influence family building, education, all that stuff. There's those correlation. So
yeah, well, it's not just that. It's we for unfortunately we have been systematically trained to think of ourselves first. And so we do things that are materialistic. We get some money, we want to spend it. We want to spend it ourselves. We want to do what makes us happy and not necessarily making the sacrifices for what can make the unit happy. Unfortunately, I mean, I say systematically, and we have to change out of the system.
Yeah.
So,
man, where's Joanne at? I would love to hear Joanne.
No, but it's. I mean, you can. I mean, Joanne might argue with it, but it's data. Data shows that Black and Latino women and they start young.
Yeah.
They start very young.
John, what are you thinking on this?
What are you gonna do? Fight to death? You know, like it's funny. I've been having this conversation.
Roger, you know what? My thing is, where is this data coming from? You know, it's the same thing like polling. Who are they talking to? Because I can go to a lot of communities where you see the nucleus of you see the Black family. I can go in states to see this. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Who are they polling, man? Who are they polling?
But you only can go by what's there.
By what's there, but how are you gathering this information? But it's the same thing with polling. I'm just saying, Roger. I'm just saying for what you're saying is, you know what? Basically, to say it, Black women and Hispanic women are a lot more loose. They engage into sexual activities. No, I'm just saying, Roger, if a woman is 14, 15 years old engaging in sexual activities, what are you saying about the woman? The woman is loose. The woman is fresh.
You see, you didn't hear what I said, though.
I heard what you said. I heard they start young. No, what's young?
No. Let's hear my statement, and then you could argue my statement. I said Black and Latino girls have children at a higher rate than any other race in the United States.
You did not say that they start young.
The second thing that I said, that white girls have a lot of sex. However, they don't have children.
So what you're saying is that white girls have sex, they don't have children, either they use birth control, or they utilize abortions. So you're saying Black women, Black young girls, which you said young girls, they start young.
Black, yes.
They don't use any protection.
They don't use it, but they're more likely to have a child out of wedlock and at a young age too. So most teenage parents, percentage-wise, are Black or Latino. Teenage parents, and sometimes they have multiple.
Have you been to Mississippi? Have you been to Mississippi? Have you been to Tennessee?
Look at the national.
Have you been? No, and you see the number of white single women who are parents.
Andre, can you research your data and share it with John, please?
So I'm at this Office of U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Office of Population Affairs, and in the data just down below, it gives something regarding regarding it. So it says, in addition to being disproportionately affected by STI, so you really look at also disease, infection, all that stuff compared to other age groups. There are disparities in STIs among young people. For example, Hispanic, American, Indian, Alaska, Native, and Black adolescents have higher rates than their white peers. Adolescent males who have sex with other males, youth with disability, youth with lower socioeconomic status, and other groups face greater risks. And that's just like transmission. So I'm still looking just so I could make sure that I have more. So, right, reports of being currently sexually active varied by race and ethnicity from 11% among Asian students to 35% among American, Indian, Alaskan Native students, and 20 to 25% across all other groups. Then you have, let me see. Still looking. Keep going when I find a little bit more clarity.
Also, that is also characteristics of the black males and males they're involved with. I mean, they don't want to step up to the plate when these women have children.
Hold on. Benev asked Roderick, out of all these women who have children at a young age, who actually does a better job of raising children? If you're gonna, I'm not gonna make that. I'm not gonna answer that. And the reason why I'm not gonna answer that, because I've seen some really bad looks, Benev, from our women of color, because I've seen their offspring, but I've also seen some trashy things on television from their white counterparts. So I don't know the answer to that. So I don't, and I've seen some high quality children who grow up to be people from single families, right? I see that too, right? So the answer to the question is, I don't know. But one of the things that you do know, which is a fact, was that the least education you have, the less likely that your children will have a positive education. That we know. And negative behaviors, children learn from their parents. So if you're ignorant, it's very likely that your kid is going to be ignorant too.
Fucking logic, man. You
right?
something else, boy.
Right? Because if you're violent, it's very likely that your child will be violent as well. They go, right? Very likely that you'll have a violent child. When I know that in school, when I see kids cursing a lot, right? And especially when they do it around adult, it comes right from the home. Right? Some of it is peer pressure, but it comes right from the home. So I don't know the answer. I think I don't. Right, and single parent by race. Right, single parent by race. So Black mothers having the highest rate, 47%, followed by Hispanic at 25%, whites at 14%, and Asian at 8%. According to the data, I'm taking this from AI Overview.
Wait, so click on the what do you call it? The paperclip and see the website. See the websites or the like
Valuetain, YouTube. It says here that Black women 47%, Hispanic women 25%, white women 14%, Asian women. So 50%.
You would need it from like a CDC website. So if you're able to see another one, because Valuetain is a YouTuber. I mean, he grabs data from different places, but we don't know exactly. So
well, I mean at 47%, that number, it's almost twice as much.
The
and
question,
it's almost 100% greater for between Hispanic mothers.
but the
And
question
then
is about the credibility of it. That's why. That's what I'm
I
saying.
understand that, but the numbers are. This is from Kids Count. This is from Kings Count data. It says, what does it say? 2023. Again. Right. I'm sorry. Let me see here. United States. I can't.
So
This is Black or African American percentage 6 to 7%. This is in 2013.
it's way.
2019, 2023, Blacks are African American 64%. That's 2021. Right, and then right, being a single parent. So 67% of their children, they have the highest rating. Right, two or more races, 38% are single families. American Indian is 49%. Asian is 16%. Right, they didn't show white women on this chart.
Oh, they don't show white women, they show everybody else, but not white women, right?
No,
Okay.
on this chart, they said that I guess they were comparing other races. That's what they're doing. Here, this is the ethnicity chart. It's the ethnicity chart. So this is from Kids Count, the Annie Casey Foundation. So, right, so the numbers are there to back it up. I don't know who makes the better parent. I can't answer. I don't know the answer to that, Benev. I wish I did, because I know there's some scars from my parenting. Right. Right. So some good things. I thought we were having a guest, Andre. What happened?
No, because I mean, I asked you about the person that didn't get nothing. I didn't hear nothing. So
Oh no, I thought you told me the person was coming on.
no.
But I did say to the person that you need to send the material over first. So maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I have no idea. They didn't send the material. Did Andre? You have something interesting coming up? What's going on?
So, family, I'm gonna be doing a poetry performance January 14, 5 to 7:30. So it's really gonna be like a one-man show, but I'm gonna have people there who's gonna do some poetry themselves and singing. So come through, enjoy my performance. It's gonna be regarding my book. I've two of my books out, and the third one is about to come out. It's a six book workbook poetry series, and the third one is coming out by the end of this month. So definitely come through. It's going to be Brooklyn, at the Brooklyn Fete. That's that's on Nostrand Avenue, 1515 Nostrand Avenue. So come through. And
Where,
you
do you know
wanna,
the cross streets?
huh?
And also, can you put that up on the screen?
Yeah, I'm about to put that up. The cross streets.
And the date.
Yeah, let me just put that up real quick.
We got some toy drives going on this weekend, don't we, Roger?
Yeah, I got that too.
Let me do this real
Thank
quick.
you for talking about that.
So
So while Andre is doing, Andre, we're going to interview you about the book, so you need to send the book over so that John can look at it and read it, so and interview you on the book. He's going to become a guest. Andre's going to become a guest for the second time on the show, not just the executive. All right. So a couple of things, people out there. We're perfect.
There it is. Right. So you wanna you wanna make sure that you go to Eventbrite. And I'm gonna post the link in here. Get your tickets. Pretty soon. And really just come through and enjoy. The books are available for purchase on Amazon. So definitely come through. Don't want to miss this, man. Definitely gonna see me in performance pose, doing my thing.
Doing poetry, right?
Yeah, spoken word, poetry, visual arts. I got some art giveaway as well. And for those who know me, who have seen my art, definitely worth your time. So come through, enjoy, mingle, and
we got food.
Definitely, of course. Can't come and just like watch and mingle and not have nothing to jump on. So so it's on my social media as well, WhatsApp, all that stuff.
Andre,
yeah,
can this be text out? Because I'm trying to open the link right here and I can't do it.
I put it in the family chat. So
not the link. You put the poster.
The link is in the family chat.
No, it's the poster that's in the family chat.
If you scroll, I put in the radio chat, the Stillwater chat. So I'm up.
I saw it earlier, and I was trying to do the link. To do.
I'm gonna resend it because I'm constantly sending updates and all that. So
I was trying to, yeah. And so, John says he's buying me a ticket. Right, John?
Of course. Yeah.
Forward it to you again. Yeah. So definitely look forward, to y'all being there.
That's fair.
I haven't necessarily done like the launch and signing, so this is all just in one together. So get your book, come sign. If you want to buy the book at the event, welcome to do that. So let's get it, man.
So Andre, schedule yourself for January 7th.
January 7th.
Yeah, schedule yourself to be on the show. So at least you could talk about it to prepare people to come out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
Proud of you, brother. Proud of you, man. Proud, very proud.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm also studying for my investment advisement too. So my test next week. So there's that.
Yeah. Okay, I see it, but when you
the link is in the
I see it. Hey family, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm trying to get the link itself. The link is embedded in the chat.
So
therefore,
like link again.
Right. So you separate the link. There you go. Right. So
but it's with it already, so it depends on. But anyways, yeah. That's cool.
So also this weekend, a lot of toys giveaway. I have collaborating and sponsoring through the community board, and through myself, the community board, or joining with other partners to do 3 gift giveaways. Right. So parents, it's there. You're invited to come out and do the gift giveaways, and come pick up a gift for your child. That would be so the first one is at 1078 Utica Avenue, and you can come hang out, see me there. Bring your child, bring your nephew, bring your grandkids, bring all your kids, right? Ask your nephew, ask your niece, your grandchildren, take a walk with them. 1078. Andre, if you wanted to put that in for me.
Yeah, I'm
1078 Utica Avenue. Did you get the flyer? Did I put the flyer out?
You didn't send me a flyer.
Let me send you now. All right,
it's gonna be hard to really put it up right now.
Oh, that's okay. All right. 1070 at Reflection Church, 1078 Utica Avenue. I believe it's between Beverly and Tilden. All right, right between Beverly and Tilden at Reflection Church. Come out and get a gift. Right, there's the Reset Talk Show, Community Board 17, and I'm just gonna put ourselves in there and the village. Right? So we just throw ourselves in there, John. AR won't mind.
That's it right there. 1078 Utica Avenue.
At Reflection Church, yes. And this is the Reset Talk Show, sponsored by the Reset Talk Show. There's food, there's gifts. And if you want to volunteer, hit me up, let me know. 646-504-5778, 646-50504.
Give him back, baby. Give him back. Give him back.
All right, give him back. And on the same day, Monique Chandler Waterman, Community Board 17, is doing a gift giveaway. And the final packing for Jamaica will be at 4015 Farragut Road at PS 198. And so all of the elected officials, Community Board 17, myself.
PS what again?
PS 198. 4115, right? 4115 Farragut Road. And
right across the street from the park.
Right across the street from the park, right across the street from my office. But literally right across the street from Padgate Park. For those Family Dollar gas station, you can't miss it. Come out and get a gift. So now on that day, you get 2 gifts, right? And also, the third one is the following week, which is sponsored by my community board. It's on Friday. Community standard, the tree lighting will be at my office. Come by and enjoy it. I get some hot cocoa, some hot coffee, get a snack. And then we go over to 198 again across the street for the giveaway for the children and for the adults.
This is all Saturday.
No. So the first 2 are this Saturday. So that's the Reset Talk Show and Assembly member Monique Chandler Waterman. Her gift giveaway will be on Saturday. So from 11 to 5 is basically how the things go. From 11 to 2 is the Reset Talk Show. So if you want to come out 12 o'clock, stay there for an hour at the event, enjoy yourself, leave from there and take your kids over to 198 and get those gifts for your children. Just come on out and enjoy. The 1219 is my community board at 198 again, the same address for PS 198, and the community board. And we have a council member Farrah Lewis, some member Monique Chandler Water member, council member Chris Banks, and some other organizations that they will come out and be partnering with us to get that event up and running. And the last,
damn, so much,
right? No, that's that.
Oh,
so if the last packing event for Jamaica is also on Saturday, this Saturday, so come out and enjoy yourself. We'll be taking a trip down to Jamaica, John and Andre, with the contingent group to go check out the hurricane, some of the hurricane impacted area, and so myself and a few of the state electeds, Brian Cunningham, Carl Hastings, Nick Chandler Waterman, Jamie Williams, Leroy Comrie, Alicia Hyman will be coming down to Jamaica, doctors, some of the community members, UUP, Medgar Everts, Community Board 17, the police department, NYPD, will be taking a trip down to Jamaica. So if you're interested in coming on the trip, hit me up on the side. And I already put myself.
All right. And that note, brother, I want to thank all our villagers for tuning in tonight. I apologize for being on a little later than usual. We look forward to see your guys, hopefully over the weekend, and then back here next Thursday.
Right. God bless each and every one of you. Do things to enjoy yourself. Thank you for watching, participating, viewing, and sharing the Village Radio Talk, where it's all about the community. We're dedicated to the community to live a healthy, safe, and financially capable life through education, helping each one of us in realizing our dreams at any age, at any point, starting from today. I spoke to Dr. Brian today, and John, she misses you guys.
Thank you. We miss you too, Dr. Brian.
She don't miss me because she says I'm
You're always there in spirit. So.
I'm on her.
Always dead spirit. All right, my friends. Bless.
All right, bless
Take
up, bless
care.
up.
Bless up.
Gratitude and peace.